Because you get to go to the most beautiful places all over the world, but in this series you start very close to home, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of factual in my career, hundreds of hours of factual, and I think the show that goes out tonight at 8 o'clock is really gold standard, and it's called The World's Most Amazing Walks, and I travel through Portugal, I travel through Poland, we go to Austria, France, the Camino in Spain. But you'll find one of the world's most amazing walks is in the United Kingdom, and quite literally on my doorstep, and it's Hadrian's Wall, this beautiful, iconic landmark that stretches from east to west in the northeast of England. And it's a journey through time and culture and history, and suddenly what hits you when you're in Hadrian's Wall, this thing that was built by 15,000 people, is that 2,000 years ago, it was the northern front of the Roman Empire. So it was an empire. And so there was people from all over the world. There was people from Africa, there was people from the Middle East, there was people from all over Europe. So we've got to remember that Tyne and Wear, that Northumberland and Cumbria has always been diverse. And they brought us so many things. And it's a joyous walk that I've done many, many times because it's 5 minutes outside my back door. It's beautiful.
And there's an emotional moment in this programme where you go and visit the Sycamore Gap.
The Sycamore Gap.
And obviously, I think it's just over 2 years ago, the tree was felled.
That's right.
And it really struck a chord with you, that moment.
It is. I mean, the tree meant so much to so many people. I mean, it was a gift from nature. It was this beautiful symbol of strength and resilience and beauty. And for whatever reason, two guys decide to fell it immediately. And it really upset people. It really did. And I know it's a tree. We've got to get some perspective here. But
like you said, it's what it stood for.
Yeah, but it was a cruel act. And here's the thing. It may have fallen, but they didn't kill it. Because there's life still in it, and the shoots are coming back. And, you know, in decades to come, in that gap, something beautiful will still be there.
Your face just lit up then when you said that.
Yeah,
really?
It is.
Quite sweet.
It is. Because, you know, I've sat by that tree. People have proposed underneath that tree. People have scattered ashes there. But people just go because it just makes you smile.
Yeah,
it just gives you a mood boost, and it just makes you feel better. And there's a beautiful tribute to the tree. Designed and created by Charlie Winnie, this sculpture that's at the sill in Northumberland. That is a fitting tribute that basically tells us that, you know, nature is always persistent. You can't knock it down, and beauty will always endure.
Yeah, nice.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, your walks have taken you to all over the world, as we've established.
Aye.
Spain. Let's talk about that pilgrimage that you made, because it quite literally left its mark on you, didn't it, Robson?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the walks are about a history lesson and about culture, but it's about the people. And I met so many wonderful people on the Camino de Santiago in Spain. And I live by this philosophy that there's a lot of lovely folk in the world, and you have to try and meet as many of them as you can. And I was doing that in Spain. And it just triggered a mechanism in my brain that I thought, you know what, I'm in the right place here. This is home. So as a permanent reminder of that walk, that journey, that experience, I got a shell on my shoulder, a tattoo, which is the symbol of the Camino de Santiago. Yeah.
Look at that.
It hurt.
Painful.
But the ridges on the scallop shell depict all routes leading to Santiago. It was beautiful. I met some gorgeous people on that walk.
If you're going to encourage people to go walking, what is it that we've got to take in? Because, you know, a walk is a walk is a walk. A lot of people go out on a Sunday morning with the dogs and stuff, but you're going to these far-flung places that have great vistas. And in that little moment there that we saw, there's a lot of, wow, ooh, look at this. Is there something that we have to do to enable our senses to open up and just take it all in?
Do you know what? There's this thing that I live by. It's called geopsychology, and what the landscape makes us do and how it makes us feel. You know, what the landscape, it makes us write about it, it makes us sing songs about it, it makes us climb. We make things from it, like a wall and a castle. We make all sorts from the earth. Wallace and Gromit, they're made from clay, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it has this amazing effect on our behaviour, but also there's so many sights and sounds you can see. And when I used to, as a kid, go with my dad loved these collective nouns, like birds, of all the birds. So, you know, a collection of crows was a murder, collection of cuckoos was an asylum. I love that.
Gaggle of geese.
Gaggle of geese, that's right. But there's a beautiful sound that you'll hear along Hadrian's Wall. And a lot of the walks I went on, you heard it. And it's a beautiful skylark. And the collective name for skylarks is exultation.
An
exultation in skylarks. And I don't know, there's just, do you know, there's just something inherently normal about it. And it just makes you feel good.
That's all we want. We just want to feel good.
Yeah.
Geopsychology.
Yeah.
into it. Robson's series, World's Most Amazing Walk, starts tonight at 8 o'clock on You and Yesterday, and you can still catch all episodes of his Weekend Escapes on BBC iPlayer.